this, I'm just gonna be taking a look at this article from Games Radar, the top 100 best video game quotes of all time, and I think I'll probably cut this into two videos, a two-part series. 100 video game quotes is a lot to kind of talk about, so if you guys want to see the second 50 quotes, leave a like on this video. Let's try and get this video to 500 likes in the first 24 hours of uploading. And if you're watching this after the first 24 hours, please, by all means, drop a like as well. If you enjoy the sound of my voice, if you enjoy gaming and ASMR, hit that subscribe button before you sit back, relax, and enjoy. Also, before we get into the video, I messed with the camera settings a little bit, turned the brightness down on my lights, my key lights, and turned the exposure up on my camera, so maybe it's a little bit more of a natural light, a little bit brighter. I did some messing around, I did some tests. I look much brighter now, with less lighting, which is a win, because these lights are really bright sometimes. So, let me know if this looks good to you guys, but that is enough of that. Let's get into this Games Radar 100 best video game quotes of all time, and I did like a little brief look at the top 10, or not the top 10, but the bottom 10, I guess, of the 100 to 91. The first one that we have, as my stomach immediately starts to rumble, is Andrew Ryan from BioShock, and honestly, I have no idea where the actual quote itself is here. Andrew Ryan from BioShock, maybe it's just like him in general, I don't know. Because it's like they didn't even give him a quote, they just said, hey, this is Andrew Ryan from BioShock. At number 99, we have Scorpion, Mortal Kombat, Get Over Here. This is, in my opinion, one of the most famous, one-bit lines. Maybe because it was just kind of like a sound bite, Get Over Here, it's 3 words, so maybe they took that into, maybe they're looking for more epic, more philosophical quotations in video games, but Get Over Here is probably a top 5 soundbite from video games. It's literally used in TikTok audios and random edits and stuff. It's a very iconic line. So 99, I don't know about that. At 98 we have Parthenox from the Elder Scrolls V, and he says, "What is better, to be born good, or to overcome your evil nature through great effort?" I like that. I like that quote a lot. Truth be told, as much as I've played Skyrim, I think I've beaten the main storyline twice, maybe 3 times. And I'm not trolling. I've played Skyrim so much, but it's never been the main storyline that I've been fascinated by. It's just the world exploration. And we have G-Man at number 97 from Half-Life 2. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. I love how they have these ads over top of. Ignore all of these ads, alright? I wish all of these ads were paying me to do this, but they're not, alright? They're not. The only thing that I'm getting paid from is the ad revenue that I got from you clicking onto this video. So, yeah, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. That's an interesting quote. Alright, at 96 we have Javik from Mass Effect 3. I was never huge on the Mass Effect series. It said, "Stand in the ashes of a trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. The silence is your answer." That's hard. That is hard. That is a hard quote right there. Alright, we have Borderlands 3. "Bring me a bucket and I'll show you a bucket." Psycho from Borderlands 2. Did I say Borderlands 3? I think I saw the S and thought that was a 3. 2. Probably, actually not probably, 100% the best Borderlands title from the Borderlands series. Borderlands 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Played that game so much. Number 94, we have Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2. Wanting something does not give you the right to have it. That's kind of a depressing quote. Wanting something does not give you the right to have it. That is true. You know, just because you want something doesn't mean you have the right to have it, but you can have it if you want it bad enough, I guess. I don't know. Number 93, we have Khan from Metro 2033. Never played this game. Even in dark times, we cannot relinquish the things that make us human. That's dark. That's dark and philosophical. Literally dark. Even in dark times, we cannot relinquish the things that make us human. I never played Metro 2033. I'm pretty sure that was a PlayStation exclusive for a long time. Ah, nice. We have another Half-Life 2 quote. Man, I've said from time, like a million times over, if they ever come out with a Half-Life 3, it's game over. It's game over. That game will break the internet. But we have the Vortigaunt. How many are there in you? Whose hopes and dreams do you encompass? Could you but see the eyes in your own, the mind in your mind, you would see how much we share. Interesting. How many are there in you? Whose hopes and dreams do you encompass? Could you but see the eyes in your own, the minds in your mind, you would see how much we share. I'm assuming that he's like trying to kind of target the humility in humans, I guess, maybe. Like a little bit of compassion, and yeah, interesting. Number 91, we have Captain Price from Modern Warfare 2. The healthy human mind doesn't wake up in the morning thinking this is its last day on Earth. But I think that's a luxury, not a curse. To know you're close to the end is a kind of freedom. Good time to take inventory. That's funny, but also sad. And also, I like quotes that really make you appreciate the day that you're given. Like, there was a quote. You know what? I'm not even gonna try and tell you the quote, but basically, every day is a gift. Every day is a gift. The healthy human mind doesn't wake up in the morning thinking that this is its last day on Earth, but I think that's a luxury, not a curse. I like that. Number 90, we have Emily Caldwin from Dishonored. Never played the Dishonored games. I've had, everyone vouch for Dishonored. I know it's a great game, I just never got to play it. It's a funny thing, ambition. It can take one to sublime heights or harrowing depths, and sometimes they are one and the same. Interesting. And here we have the legendary Master Chief. I don't know if this is him that said it, but a hero need not speak. When he is gone, the world will speak for him. I feel like this is definitely a quote from somebody else. Maybe it's literally from the developers of Halo. Kind of a hero need not speak. Master Chief is a man of little words in the series. Although he does talk a little bit more in like the more modern ones. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, he had very little lines. Number 88, no gods or kings, only man. Andrew Ryan, BioShock. So again, we have a second Andrew Ryan quote. And I don't know if he actually said this or if it's just on the banner in front of his little statue here. BioShock was a great game. BioShock was a great game. The legendary John Marston in Red Dead Redemption. Some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, ain't that the truth? That is a really good quote. was a big title for me. The Nintendo 64, the Duke Nukem 3D game title was so fun. I could probably go back and play it today and have a blast. It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum. Oh, we have Queen Myra from Years of War 2, and she says, "Life is cruel. Of this I have no doubt. One can only hope that one leaves behind a lasting legacy, but so often the legacies we leave behind are not the ones we intended." Interesting. Life is cruel. Of this I have no doubt. It's almost like she's saying that she was trying to leave behind a legacy of good, and then it ends up being of evil. Wait, what? Oh my god, this is such a troll. Literally just like dot dot dot. I wonder if this is like his shocked face, because he's got the shocked face on. This is like when he turns around and sees a boss for the first time. He's like, he's stunned. He's too stunned to say anything, but he has that sharp breath of just like stunned. It's gotta be this. Link, The Legend of Zelda, any of them. That's funny. Next we have Alan Wake. Never played Alan Wake. If your lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Alan Wake. That's Alan Wake from Alan Wake. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Interesting. You can hear Apollo drinking some water in the background. That is true. That is true. If you're alive, if your lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. That's well said. It is easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield. Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid. That does make sense. In the heat of battle, it's easy to forget what a sin is. That makes sense. I never played Metal Gear Solid either. Oh, at number 80 we have GLaDOS from Portal 2. This antagonist is one of the best antagonists of all time, which is so silly to say because Portal is such like just a different kind of game, you know. It's just different. I don't know. There's not really a way to explain it. An antagonist in a puzzle game, you know, you would think that's, you know, shouldn't be, you know, on the top lists of antagonists of all time, but I promise, great character here. And I'm sure this is going to be funny. You know, being Caroline taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Caroline lives in my brain. I don't really remember Caroline. I don't remember the story behind Portal 2. I just remember the puzzles being really good. The courage to walk into the darkness, but strength to return to the light. The parables of the Allspring, Destiny. I wasn't a big Destiny fan, but I really like this quote. This is a really, really cool quote. The courage to walk into the darkness, but strength to return to the light. That's really cool. Alright, we had Ulysses from Fallout New Vegas. Who are you that do not know your history? A little historical quote. Oh my god, we have Chief from Animal Crossing. Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Wow. What? Who would have thought? Who would have thought an Animal Crossing quote would hit this hard? Don't wish it was easier. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. That is a hard pill to swallow right there. We have a Flemeth from Dragon Age Origins. One of those three had to be right. If neither of those were right, let me know in the most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, alright? Although, if you do feel alarm, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told you have brain damage. This game is so funny. I like all the full circle quotes that these robots and these AIs have are so funny. So funny. We have BT7274. Trust me. I think this is, I've seen the cutscene of him, like, falling, you know, the pilot, the protagonist, falling, and BT kind of, like, catches him before he, like, completely falls to his death. It's pretty cool. 2 words, trust me. We have Battlefield 1. If history only remembers 1 in 1,000 of us, then the future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did. If history only remembers 1 in 1,000 of us, then the future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nice. We have another Skyrim quote. We have Ingen Blackbriar. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet, if only one part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. I think that's more of like a many parts to a whole kind of quote. If there's one weak link in a machine, then the imperfect machine fails. I like that. I like that. We have another Ezio quote from Assassin's Creed 2. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Nice. Okay. We have a Mr. Dorg quote from Borderlands 2. Nothing is more badass than treating a woman with respect. I like that. I like that. Mr. Dorg is like such a hilarious character. He's always just like screaming things, and if you know his voice and you know his the way he delivers his lines, this is just even better. I don't know. We have Isaac Clarke from Dead Space 3. Good men mean well. We just don't always end up doing well. Wow. Wow, that's a good one. That is a good one. Good men mean well. We just don't always end up doing well. I love it. I love it. Wow. And at number 68, we have another most iconic lines of all time. The old man from The Legend of Zelda. It's dangerous to go alone and take this. Again, how is this number 68? I don't know. I don't know. You're telling me that is a less iconic quote than the narrator from Fallout 3 saying war never changes. I guess it's from all the Fallouts, I guess, because it's in Fallout 4 as well. Or maybe this is wrong. It's supposed to be Fallout 4, not Fallout 3. I don't know. We have Dare Hill from Morrowind. I guess he kind of lets out a large scream before he falls to his death, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know how this is not way higher. I can't get over that. We have another GLaDOS. Nice. We have another GLaDOS quote. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like. I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you show up, you dangerous mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back. I'm pretty sure this is like what she says right before the final battle. I don't know. We have Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid 4. was the showcase. There we go. And apparently they're remaking some of the old Metal Gear Solids, which could be an opportunity for me to play it for the first time. We have Mara Sov from Destiny. Often when we guess at others' motives, we reveal only our own. That's pretty cool. That's a good quote. That is a good quote. Endure and survive. Ellie from The Last of Us. Endure and survive. I like it. Never played The Last of Us 2. It's probably, if I had to guess, The Last of Us is probably the best game that I've never played. I wouldn't know, but from what I've heard about the game, it's like a masterpiece. It's incredible. If I had to guess, that is the best game that I've never played, and that's kind of tragic. We have Max Payne of Max Payne 2. Death is inevitable. Our fear of it makes us play safe. Blocks out emotion. It's a losing game. Without passion, you are already dead. Wow, this actually looks really clean for Max Payne 2. I remember Max Payne. I want to say like the first one was on Xbox, so like this may have been on Xbox 360, maybe. But this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good for an Xbox or an Xbox 360 game. We have Gordon Freeman. Again, they got kind of lazy with this. Gordon Freeman never says a single word in the entire series. So it's just him saying ... nothing. All of Half-Life. We have Bridget Tenenbaum of BioShock. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance to learn, to find love, to live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said, but I think I know. A family. That's sweet. We have another quote from BT7274, and I think this is actually the scene that I was talking about earlier. Protocol 1, link to pilot. Protocol 2, uphold the mission. Protocol 3, protect the pilot. Man, what a loyal robot. We have Delilah from Firewatch. Firewatch was a great game, kind of an indie. I can't remember who came out with Firewatch, but I just remember it being a very well told story. You are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad. Interesting. Number 56. We are coming towards the end of the top 50, guys. If you have not, or the end of the 100 to 50. So if you haven't hit the like button already, hit that like button for me. I'll give you a second. The thumbs up button. I'll give you a second. But we have Frank Coolidge of Silent Hill Downpour. You can't undo what you've already done, but you can face up to it. Very nice. Very nice. We have Graffiti from Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead. Oh, I'm assuming. Okay, Graffiti isn't a character. It's literally just graffiti in the game. I miss the internet. That's funny. I like that. We have Waka from Okami. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. Deep. We have Deckard Kane from Diablo 2. Stay a while and listen. We have Toad from Super Mario Bros. Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. Literally, the same line every time you would go and get to the castle, and the princess wouldn't be there. We have, oh my God, Mario Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2. It's a me, Mario. This is obviously a big shout out to Mario of Super Mario. I wonder if they intentionally did this, where they put a Mario quote right above a Mario Auditore Assassin's Creed quote. That is funny. And the last thing we have, Bulletstorm. Wait, this looks like Bulletstorm. This looks a lot like Borderlands. We have Trisha Novak saying, I will kill your dicks. Alright, we're gonna leave that as the last one because if I opened up